In a shocking and deeply emotional turn of events, Amal Clooney was seen breaking down in tears outside a private Los Angeles hospital, where her husband, Hollywood legend George Clooney, is reportedly fighting for his life. For years, the couple has appeared unshakable, united by love, purpose, and grace. But in this raw moment, the world witnessed something that cut deep: a woman watching her soulmate slip away, helpless against the tide of fate. Eyewitnesses were stunned as Amal emerged from the hospital's private entrance, clutching her phone and wiping away tears. Her usual poise was gone. What remained was grief etched into every line of her face. Word quickly spread: George Clooney's vital signs had begun to fade, and doctors were doing everything in their power to stabilize him. Just weeks ago, George Clooney was spotted attending a charity function, smiling, waving, and doing what he does best: making people feel seen. But beneath that charm, something wasn't right. Sources close to the couple have revealed that George had been quietly battling health complications for some time, choosing to keep his condition out of the public eye to maintain some semblance of normalcy. Unfortunately, that battle has now taken a grim turn. According to unconfirmed but consistent reports from hospital insiders, George's vital signs are dangerously unstable. His heart rate has fluctuated beyond normal limits, and his oxygen levels have dipped repeatedly, prompting round-the-clock intervention from medical professionals. While no official diagnosis has been released, the tone inside the hospital has reportedly shifted from hopeful to urgent. Amal Clooney has always been admired for her strength, whether in the courtroom or at her husband's side during international engagements. But on this day, that strength cracked, if only for a moment. Dressed in a long, dark coat, her eyes shielded behind oversized sunglasses, Amal appeared as a woman carrying the full weight of fear and heartbreak. A bystander described the scene outside the clinic. Greater than, she just stopped, buried her face in her hands, and sobbed. It was like time froze. You could feel the pain radiating off her. Those who know Amal best say she hasn't left George's side for days. She's sleeping on a couch in his room, coordinating with doctors, and managing family communication, all while trying to shield their young twins from the chaos. But even the strongest can break, and this breakdown was a sign that things may have taken a devastating turn. George Clooney is more than just a movie star. He's a cultural icon, a humanitarian, a devoted father, and a beloved husband. From his unforgettable roles in films like Ocean's 11, Syriana, and The Descendants, to his advocacy for human rights and global justice, George has left an indelible mark on the world. And yet, he now finds himself in a fight that fame and fortune can't protect him from. For fans, the thought of losing him is almost too much to bear. Messages of support and mourning have already begun flooding social media, with the hashtags #ClooneyStrong and #PrayForGeorge trending worldwide. Candlelight vigils have spontaneously erupted outside the hospital and even abroad, a testament to just how deeply loved George Clooney is. Few relationships in Hollywood have inspired more admiration than George and Amal Clooney's. From their dazzling wedding in Venice to their quiet life raising twins away from the public eye, the couple has always exuded timeless romance, mutual respect, and shared purpose. Now, that love is being tested in the harshest of ways. Friends close to the couple say Amal has barely eaten, barely spoken. Her sole focus has been George. She's kept a close line of communication with the medical team, made urgent calls to family overseas, and maintained a stoic front in public. But today's collapse was a rare, gut-wrenching crack in that armor, and it revealed the very real fear that she could be facing the impossible. Medical professionals are reportedly deploying the most advanced life support techniques available, including ventilators, IV medications, and cardiac monitoring. One insider claimed George was placed under high-level critical care, though whether that includes induced sedation is unclear. Sources also note that George's family has begun to gather in Los Angeles, further fueling concern that the worst may be approaching. There are whispers that the Clooneys' legal team has been quietly preparing for every outcome, though it remains unconfirmed if any official statement is being drafted. Hollywood is in mourning. A torrent of messages from celebrities, activists, and longtime friends of George have poured in. Former co-stars, directors, and political figures alike have expressed their heartbreak and prayers for a miracle. Julia Roberts, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, George's closest circle, were said to be keeping constant contact with Amal and the family. Outside the entertainment industry, leaders from the humanitarian and legal communities have also stepped forward with words of support for Amal, recognizing the incredible toll this must be taking on her as both a wife and a public figure. If you're moved by this heartbreaking story and want to stay updated on George Clooney's condition, hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell right now. Like this video and leave a comment with your message of support for George and Amal.